ranking MCU?
Yeah.
Phase 1.
Yep.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Do we want to start with the lowest ranked MCU Phase 1 project and go from there and go back and forth?
Sure.
All right. This is our list for MCU Phase 1. At number 6, I have Thor.
Really?
Now, to be fair, I like all Phase 1 movies. I just did have to put something at number 6. I think Thor drags a little bit, and it is the only movie in which Thor is not Thor for the majority of the movie. He is just a human. You get cool Thor stuff at the start, and then cool Thor stuff at the end, and it's a good character development story. But there is like a lot where it's just like, okay, he still isn't Thor yet. You don't get that until the very end. So I put Thor at number 6.
That's interesting. I think I have Thor higher than most in this phase. I guess not. My last place is The Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
That movie's a disaster. I want to make something clear because we're talking about them. I want to give a score for each movie.
Okay.
I don't care what you score Thor, and if you aren't prepared with your scores, that's fine. I give Hulk a 2 out of 10. Hulk is terrible.
Really?
Hulk is terrible.
It's not.
Most of these movies are terrible.
No, they're not. Every movie in this phase is great.
I think the best movie in this phase is obviously...
No, don't tell me.
Okay.
We're going through it.
Okay.
Hulk is great.
Hulk is bad.
Hulk is overhated. The Incredible Hulk. What's bad about it?
Tim Roth. Tim Roth is much better in She-Hulk. Edward Norton is not a good Hulk. The transformation scene, I think, is stupid. I think the love interest is particularly uninteresting. I think that the CGI on Hulk is good, but I think Abomination is an abomination, and it's hard to look at. He's much better in She-Hulk, obviously, because he looks like a fish because he's supposed to. It's just a disaster. And may he rest in peace, but William Hurt, he's great in every other MCU movie. He's terrible in that one.
I don't understand a single thing you just said. I like the love interest. It wasn't the best, but it was good. I think William Hurt did a great job in Hulk. I think the CGI for everything was great. I think the fight scenes are great. Ed Norton, I don't have a problem with him.
Doesn't do it for me nearly. At all, really.
At number 5, I have The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like Hulk. I like watching that movie.
All right. I think it's bad. You're doing an MCU rewatch, you get 10 skips. Are you skipping Hulk?
10?
You get 10 skips.
Do I have to use all 10?
Yep.
Maybe.
That's crazy. All right. You ready?
Number 5.
So number 5, you go.
I already did. Incredible Hulk.
Oh, you're right. You just didn't say much about it. You ready to be pissed? Iron Man 2.
Okay.
Garbaggio!
Don't say Garbaggio.
Bad movie!
Not a bad movie.
3 out of 10.
You don't understand rankings of movies.
I like the Monaco scene because I like the suitcase armor. Obviously, Robert Downey Jr. is a star, and I think Justin Hammer is fun. I think everything with Mickey Rourke as Whiplash is terrible and stupid, and his bird is annoying.
I need Bird.
Stupid. Bad.
Funny.
No.
Funny.
No.
DC's not my Bird.
No, I think that the case, the court scene, dumb, stupid.
What?
Yes. Everybody acts like it's this great scene.
Yes, dear.
Who cares? Who cares? I think that Scarlett Johansson is a particularly uninteresting addition.
I recognize that Sam Rockwell has arrived, but
he's not an expert.
Once a demolitions expert has actually arrived, please let me know.
Yeah, like
that's full Tony Stark
but
mode.
It's tedious. I'm just saying everything in this movie is tedious. I think Rhodey is tedious. I think it's all tedious. I think the alcoholism is tedious. And how about he creates a fucking new element? That's so stupid.
It's a superhero movie.
Nick Fury is calling him an asshole the whole movie. It's not a superhero movie. He doesn't do anything in that movie. Every problem in that movie. But
in Homecoming.
Yeah, Homecoming, there's a lot more shit than No Way Home. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is bad. Sorry.
You like Homecoming because there's character development for Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
There's no character development for Tony in this movie. Him
Character-
dealing with his alcoholism, him healing himself, him listening to his dad's old messages, him working with Jarvis to create the element based on what his dad said, him having to deal with all of that, him having to deal with Sam Rockwell and the court system and Pepper and all that.
He's annoying in the whole movie.
Not the whole movie.
Yes. Oh, so you're giving me something.
No, he's definitely annoying at parts of it. That whole party scene where he's blowing stuff up in the suit
So
and saying
annoying.
he's peeing.
And then Rhodey getting in the suit in that fight is so bad. It's a poorly choreographed fight that goes on for
Poorly
too long.
choreographed?
Yes.
What about...
Every fight in that movie except for the Monaco fight is poorly choreographed.
What are you talking about?
No, the fight with all the drones is stupid
Awesome.
and bad. No, it's
you
not.
can you can
not.
dislike that movie. Do not tell me that fight is bad.
It's a CGI mess, just like another bad MCU movie, Shang-Chi.
Unbelievable. Them flying through the whole Future Expo.
Yeah, Iron Man 2 is bad.
Him saving Pepper.
I don't understand where you got this
gun,
idea.
Big gun up high ground. You have a big gun. That doesn't mean you are the big gun. What? It's so funny.
I don't understand where you got this idea that this movie is good. This movie almost tanked the MCU.
So fun.
You ready?
I just don't see anything super bad about
What
it.
do you have next at 4th place?
I have Iron Man 2.
Wow, I'm one right behind you.
My number 4 is Iron Man 2.
Because it's not great.
But I'm not giving it a 3 out of 10, bubba. It's like a 7 out of 10.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy. A 3 out of 10 is crazy. There's so much good stuff in that movie.
You think Iron Man 2 is a 7 out of 10?
Yeah, why would it not be?
You think Iron Man 2 is a point worse than Past Lives?
You act like a point isn't a big differential. A point is big.
Yeah, that's why that movie's a 3 out of 10, because there's not much to talk about, bubba.
We just talked about a lot of good stuff.
And we talked about a lot of bad stuff, like the fight choreography and how tedious
I
it
can't
is.
believe you're complaining about the fight choreography in the
Of course
Iron
I'm
Man movie.
complaining about the fight choreography. It's the reason that Batman Begins isn't a perfect movie. What is it, 4th place for me?
Yeah.
My 4th place is Thor. We have very similar lists so far. I'm very shocked. Yeah, Thor's bad. Let's see what I gave Thor. 3 out of 10. Thor's bad.
You understand how out of touch you are right now?
Thor is bad.
If the entire first half or entire half of Phase 1 was a 2 or 3 out of 10, the MCU would not be what the MCU is today.
No, that's not true.
That is absolutely
No,
true.
I can tell you
The
why the
reason the
MCU is the
MCU
reason-
is so great right now is because Phase 1 started it off with a bang.
No,
and all of
it's
them
because
are good
Phase one-
movies.
Phase 1 made no money. If any of these good movies were good, they would have made money.
The Avengers made a lot of money.
Yeah, because it's the only good one. It's the only movie from this phase you have to watch. None of this phase matters.
No one cared about these characters until the MCU. It took them some
Nobody
time
cared about these characters until Avengers. Avengers is a masterpiece, and it's unbelievable how good it is. Right? All of these other movies are bad and skippable. If I could
Did
skip,
you just say all of Phase 1 is bad and skippable?
except Avengers 1. I think Iron Man 1 is good. It's skippable.
No. The MCU would have crashed and burned. It would have. If their first 5 movies are utter garbage, look what happened to the DCEU. Their first 5 or whatever were garbage, and they didn't recover, and they had Superman to help them.
Well, Iron Man 1 is good. So you got Iron Man 1 at the start, and then, look, I think the next 3 that we've got to talk about are good. But they're not. Like, all these other movies are garbage. But it doesn't matter. Nobody saw them. Everybody only saw Avengers, and it's spectacular.
My number 3 is Captain America, the First Avenger.
Yep, me too. Do you have a score for that off the top of your head?
Probably give it like a 7.58.
I give it a 6 out of 10. It's really good. I think it's really enjoyable. There's a lot of flaws. There's a lot of issues. But I think it's a lot of fun. And I think that it's fun that it's a period piece.
I think they just did so perfect with him. They just did so perfect with Steve and the Doctor and Haley. Sorry, Peggy.
It's a fun movie.
And Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
And Howard Stark.
Yeah, it's great.
And Bucky.
Yeah, I like that movie a
There's
lot.
all those characters are so good.
Yeah, it's great.
And the transformation scene, you would have touched.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to touch his abs. Yeah.
No, that one's really, really good. And obviously, I just like the character of Steve not giving up.
It's
I can do
just-
this all day.
It's just not a perfect movie. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of issues with it.
I'm waiting.
Story-wise, it's a mess. It's all over the place. Can you tell me how that story goes?
Yes.
All right.
Skinny kid who wants to help his country and fight bullies is chosen for a program where he becomes a superhero, and then he just continues to do said thing.
Yeah, but I meant like, all right, let's go through the movie because it
Yep.
opens up and we get the skinny kid, and then now all of a sudden we're in Nazi Germany, and you've got freaking.
It's a period piece. It's not all of a sudden we're in World War II.
No, we're in World War II, but you got a skinny kid and he's got a relationship with his friend, and you see him struggling, and you see he wants to fight, and now all of a sudden we're at a church in World War II with what's his name, Hugo Weaving. Hugo Weaving wants a cube. And then we cut back, and he's applying for the army again. And then we cut back, doing some other
That's
shit.
just how movies, two storylines can be going on at once. If you're gonna say that's a problem,
I think it's unevenly
The Avengers
paced.
is an unbelievably bad story.
You're the worst.
It cuts between a lot of things in the Avengers.
Yeah, but not the way that it does. You get introduced a lot of characters first, beforehand. And opening with Hugo Weaving would have
It
been
follows
better.
basically two storylines, which collide at the end, which is normally how movies go. The bad guy and the good guy. It follows both of
The
them.
train scene is tedious. You don't need it. You could have cut
You
that.
do need it. It's extremely important.
Because
That's where
they kill-
Bucky dies.
Yeah, I know. That's where you kill Bucky. You can kill Bucky in a more interesting way. Let's go over. How about him selling?
Such a weird
You like
complaint.
him selling stocks and bonds?
No, but that's part of the story.
I know, but it's tedious and annoying. Can that not be like shorter? Can it? I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but as long as it has a purpose where he finally decides, like, hey, this is not what I'm meant to do, and
But it doesn't make
and-
it not tedious.
Yes, I don't think it's as tedious as you're saying it is, and it would be even more
Look,
tedious.
you
if-
gave this movie a 7.5 out of 10. You think it has problems too. So let's agree here. Right? This movie isn't great. It's not
It's great.
spectacular. No. It's good. It's fun.
I love Cap.
We have the same top three. What would you give Iron Man 1? Iron Man 1, we both have it second place.
Give it like an 8.5.
I have it as a 7 out of 10. I'm a little bit lower on it than everybody else.
You got an issue with that movie?
We've seen so many origin stories. I think it's a worse origin story than the movie that came out 3 years before it, which is Batman Begins. But he's great. He's a great character. I don't love the villain as much as everybody else does. I think Obadiah Stane, I think it's cool, whatever. But I much prefer the Ten Rings, the Cave. Like, I think they're a much more interesting villain. I think they're cooler. I don't love the Ironmonger suit. The fights in that movie, obviously, the fight where he goes back is amazing. It's spectacular. But every other fight, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like the Ironmonger Iron Man fight at the end.
You know, like them flying up and getting iced.
It's cool. But like I just mean the actual fight. And but there's a lot of great stuff in that movie, and it kickstarted the MCU. We wouldn't have the MCU without it, obviously. And Robert Downey Jr. is spectacular. Gwyneth Paltrow's good. And I think Terrence Howard's fun.
Not for long.
No. But I do like that. That is one of the highlights of Iron Man 2 is
Maybe that's when he became a Skrull. Spoiler alert.
apparently. I mean, spoiler alert to me. I haven't seen it, but I, of course, have seen it.
It's been out for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
What's his name? Bad guy.
Obadiah Stane.
Nah.
Jeff Bridges.
Thank you. That scene where he's like, "Bee," and Tony's like,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, and we also get freaking
Nick Fury.
Phil Coulson, baby.
He's good.
Sector 16.
He's good. He's good.
Remember in Iron Man 2 where he threatens to taser him and watch him drool into the floor?
Yeah, it's not a great movie. There's too much in that movie. You know what Iron Man 2, Iron Man 2 is? It's Spider-Man 3 of the MCU.
It's literally not.
It's a mess.
It's literally
You
not.
have too much things going on.
It's literally one thing.
No.
It's Sam Rockwell teaming
No.
up with the bad guy and Iron Man dealing with being poisoned.
Yeah, all right, Sandman teaming up with the bad guy.
There's 3 bad guys in Spider-Man 3.
And Don Cheadle fights Tony at some point, and then they come together at the end. Just like James Franco and Tobey Maguire fight, and then they come back together at the end. What a concept. Why are they fighting? Because one of them being a bad friend.
No, they're fighting because Harry infused himself with a gas that makes him go crazy, and also he also hits his head and loses his memory, and we have to deal with all of that.
That's also bad. Yeah.
That's a lot more complicated.
Yeah, but at least you get J. Jonah Jameson.
At least you get Robert Downey Jr.
Obviously, number one is the Avengers. You obviously have it as a 10 out of 10. I have it as a 9 out of 10.
Number one is definitely the Avengers.
Obviously, it is the only movie that matters in this phase. That is how you should start the MCU. Do not watch Phase 1.
I'm going to edit this out. I'm not going to let you spread misinformation.
Do not watch Phase 1.
No, wrong, fake news.
Rachel loves the MCU.
No.
Because we started with Avengers 1. Because it gives a great introduction.
You are fake news.
To all of these characters.
No.
It gives a great introduction, a better introduction for Hulk.
Cut his mic.
A better introduction for Thor.
Cut his mic.
Than their movies.
Cut his mic.
Iron Man's introduction is awesome.
Hey, can we shut this down? Can we go to commercial?
Avengers 1 is one of the greatest superhero movies of all time. And to be honest, I don't think it gets the love it deserves.
I agree with you there.
I think it's one of the most underrated superhero movies now.
I believe so.
I constantly see people downplaying it. To be honest, I think it might be the best MCU movie.
I believe that.
I know you do. I have to rewatch it. It's my top 5 has always been, for the last couple of years, has been Infinity War, Civil War, No Way Home, Ragnarok, obviously you hate, and Winter Soldier. And I've always had Avengers 1 at 6. I think I'm full of shit. Every time I talk to you about Avengers 1, every time I see a scene from it on TikTok, every time I think about watching Ragnarok again and watching Avengers 1, I'm reminded, holy shit, Avengers 1's a masterpiece. I saw that movie 6 times in theaters. From the moment it starts, it gets every single character right.
Yep.
It's spectacular. The opening where Selvig is like, it's not much harmful, just, some levels of gamma radiation. And he goes, that can be harmful. From that moment in the theater, I was like, this is going to be the greatest movie I've ever seen. And it was one of the best movies I had ever seen up until that point. It was definitely my favorite movie of all time when I saw it in theaters.
No.
Avengers 1 is a masterclass in filmmaking.
I'm totally sick of people being like, talking about the best MCU movies or the best superhero
and consistently
movies.
not
talking about the Avengers.
Yes.
There is not a scene in that movie that is not needed and does not progress the storyline and that is not entertaining.
Yes.
It's Loki does a great job.
I think he's the best MCU villain.
The 6 Avengers do a great job. Nick Fury does a great job.
Yep.
And this is one of the only times where we see all 6 of the Avengers just being awesome and saving the day, bro. Hawkeye's no looking Loki holding the arrow, puny god, we get like 30-40 minutes of just awesome at the end, and the rest of the movie's so great, and they do a great job at introducing all the characters, like you said. Even little things like it goes from Nick Fury talking to the council, being like, and then him having to deal with that, and then the last line of that is war's not won with sentiment, director. No, it's won with soldiers. Boom, take that line. You immediately see Captain America dealing with his flashbacks, punching the bag, deals with him. What does he give him? He gives him an old-timey folder that he can actually read through, because that's what Steve is used to. At the end of that scene, he says, is there anything you can tell me about the Tesseract that we didn't know before? You should have left it in the ocean. Boom, immediately cut to Iron Man in the water, doing something for his thing, and then popping out of the water. And then you see Phil Coulson show up. What does he give him? He gives him this super high-tech file that he can throw up on his little monitors and do with his hands. It just goes from scene to scene, and it all is seamless and perfect. And
And the writing is brilliant. Every single Steve line is so much more fun and interesting than any line in his own movie. He's like when he's not big, green, and angry, he's like a modern day Stephen Hawking. He's like a smart guy. Person.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Oh, it's so good. And
it's also also actually so funny.
Well, it's hilarious. It's easily
so funny.
It's easily a top 3 funny MCU movie.
It's funnier than Ragnarok.
I think Ragnarok's the funniest MCU movie, but I think it goes Ragnarok, Avengers 1, and No Way Home, I think, are the 3 funniest.
Not Guardians?
No. And
the first Guardians?
No. Infinity War and Guardians are probably the top 5. But golly, is Avengers 1
just
hilarious.
The puny god moment is one of the funniest moments.
But oh my gosh, there's so many good jokes. It's so good. Hulk's just punching Thor inexplicably on the Leviathan. There's just so many. But there's the writing. It's like a very heartfelt movie. Phil Coulson death, and then the cards with the blood on him, and then The cards were in his locker. They needed the push.
push.
Oh my gosh. It's so good.
All right, I'm at the panel. What do? You need to reverse the mag. I used to have this memorized. You need to pull the lever. It will reverse the maglev long enough for me to speak English. You see that big red lever? I need you to pull it once I get up to speed. Yeah, that. Great movie.
Bruce Banner when Bruce Banner meets Tony Stark and he's like, duh, 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 duh. Finally, somebody that speaks English, and Chris just goes,
Is that what
that was?
How does Fury do this? He turns. Sounds exhausting. That man is playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice. But we did.
And then he is playing it at the end.
I recognize that the council has made a decision.
But
Given that it's a
stupid ass decision,
I have elected to ignore it. No.
No, the funniest joke in that movie, though, you're going to disagree with me here, but I think the funniest joke in that movie is, "Just mother know you weareth her drapes."
Which was improvised.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That might be my favorite scene in the movie.
Make a move, reindeer games.
The forest fight scene with Cap, Thor, and Iron Man is so good.
Yeah. Everything about it is good. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched that movie. A lot. I mean, memorize the whole thing. I could tell you like every single scene in that movie. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, the Black Widow intro is perfect.
Let me put you on hold.
Oh my, I mean, it's just so...
You are at 114 Solinsky Plaza.
Here.
You are exactly third floor. We have an F-22 exactly 8 miles out. Put the woman on the phone or I'll blow up the block before you can make the lobby. I'm working.
This idiot is giving me everything. I not give everything. It's so good. I haven't seen this movie in years. I could quote it like that. It's so perfect. Yeah. It's so yeah, maybe I need to give that movie a 10 out of 10. I can't wait to rewatch it. We got to rewatch it sometime.
Maybe we could. Oh, the patrons need to vote for that.
I know. I would love to.
We'll put it on the poll.
Yes. Avengers 1 is just so spectacular. God, it's
and
so
Loki's
good.
so good.
But again,
yeah.
I don't understand your thought process that's the only movie you need to see here.
No.
All of these other movies have nothing to do with the greatness of that one movie.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does. They did a perfect job with Phase 1. They give you all the stuff, and then... This is why everyone wants the DCU to start over so they can do something like Phase 1 did. Phase 1 is the blueprint.
Avengers 1's the only one that matters. You're not going to convince me here.